Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information hub.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is new media contribution to development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
Your trusted information hub.
welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the hearts of our nation.
Good morning and welcome to Voices Online at 7 a.m. where they come to you on Voices Online TV on Facebook and on YouTube. This 1 hour 30-minute program, they look at development with happen around the country. You will they watch, we can be part of the program by way how we go drop we comment. Now we comment section in our Facebook and we YouTube page. And same way so, don't forget for send me text message or WhatsApp message to the number +23234 255373. The number again are +23234 225373. This program now Voices at 7 when it comes to you live on Voices Online TV on Facebook and YouTube. And my name is Arnold Felix Elba.
And Mina Fatima to say good morning. Now the program this morning, President Biodon declared December 2nd to the 15th, 2025 for the term way for do the country in next housing and population census. Some people are free to don't they call on security for pay attention to the way how they say bad people don't they jog back there in the central part of the city Freetown. And as some family and community people don't they share serious concern on how they say the KUSH intake by young people don't they destroy family and community them. The National Youth Council Sierra Leone go can't tell we but the KUSH fet and safe waiting need for be done for CC and we able for protect young people in a salon. This plus plenty other interesting story and a report then at the program this morning and you will see so here from the park manager for the OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park where we can tell we waiting the inside this park and why the need for protect them for continue. This plus other interesting story and report and then at the program this morning. So now go Norway continue for day with you for the next 1 hour 30 minutes. Like and share with Facebook page as well as with YouTube channel as we continue to broadcast. The number way for drop a comment or question to now 034-225-373. The number again is 034-225-373. Or you can do so na any of the comment section then na Facebook and we YouTube channel.
The program they continue and at the studio this morning we want to welcome the National Youth President, National Youth Commission Sierra Leone, we na Tijan Keller. Good morning Tijan and welcome to the program.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, we go come to you for start this conversation, but first make we look at the first issue inside the program this morning. We will now take with first story this morning. We say some people now Freetown, especially on the lonely part, there is concern about how KUSH they destroy them family and the community. For sake of this, my colleague Bigo Waka now that party, who say talk to some market woman them, make watch this report we put together. As if John Conte will now report.
With all the efforts and strategy for fight against KUSH, the intake still dey continue, and the number of people where they show sign of taking KUSH, they all over the country. Na Freetown, this not the only ambo they want them where they take them, but community, business people, family member them, and other one themselves, they feel they eat. Now the lonely community na Freetown, I start for talk with some market woman them, na the lonely market, and this na how they share their experience where they don't get with the guy them.
My name Adama Kamara. Ina di mami kwina ya. The KUSH affects we them bobo there because too much problem power. Because when they come inside the markets, When it's all they ready for pack, and that's and then they enter the market. When you mistake small, then they carry you back. You mistake, then they thief you low. So when you begin for pack, you make sure so you pack everything in order before you deliver. Not so that they pass around and they take what they get for ticket. So they affect me.
Now, my name Aja Alama S concept. How this they affect we? Then KUSH, but they all don't go buy business and they can and they cheap for business. Like we get one way and they call Mohammed. In the KUSH don't make if you see his son, so I like you they eat self as you see and so you want whole system they for they able to eat men and walk because you get sun and food, then they smell. Then they thief we, then they disturb we.
According to the market woman there, it's unlike the situation don't they graduate to health concern for the general public because the markets themselves don't they feel the pain. One other businesswoman at the Lumley market himself be share in bitter experience but how KUSH don't hamburg in family.
I mean I would take carpenter as long as beside the market woman because myself na woman and myself I almost fall inside the victim because me picking and daddy and this KUSH starting from the first one, the second one, take to the third one. When a million big brother will call me the picking they all two they fall pan this KUSH. And as for we inside Lumley market, the KUSH bobode. It really not easy for me. Now we know what they're facing. Because they're facing a lot. 24 hours and they pass now. Like we don't clean first na morning, pass with drink, till leave na us. We don't cancel, no they able to eat. Because all day you go there and eat so they can't pass before you. You see? Then boku, now so then they die every day. And they die. The other one self now, they don't here. Now in fine, nice boy, they pass between eye, they come, they talk to me. Instead look and down this bridge. Now then at the center. Then boku day, papa, it's not easy.
April 5, 2024, President Biobi declared national emergency on drugs abuse and promise for set up task force against drugs abuse. This office be don't come to play and the emergency on drugs feds still there. But the question now that waiting don't change. Young people when they take the KUSH still they die, thief they plenty. How for put this situation under control so that we all go tap the plenty destruction where don't they happen with young people, family member them, and the country as a whole. On the one them, we get for do with the markets them, who side them KUSH guy they had the sleep, the deputy mayor for the Freetown City Council, Kweku Melvin Leaks, Voices Online TV, on Wednesday, breakfast show, the assure market people them say, this no, council go arrest the situation.
But two sensitive issues then at the city now. The one, not the pandemic, not the KUSH pandemic. Then I feel say they affect every aspect and facet and work of we life in the city at the minute. And for council, okay, we even get an added challenge. We could constantly go for the pick up corpse, dead bodies in the city. We're not to really within the mandate, okay, and try for the bury them. Most of the time as pop out, and then they come also at a cost. But now, you talk about the markets, where we really get sanitation issues in the markets, where we try for address. When the markets are empty in the evenings, then KUSH people then they take over the market there. So that company don't cancel we, and I can want to assure the viewers and say, now me, they in charge of enforcement in another area. I'm currently putting together the team at the Met, okay, who address all the market and the Inspector General of Police. I don't meet him. He very willing and obliging for team up with we and give you any support we need for address the issue. So then that thing we talk so will become a thing of the past because we're going to come down very hard on them. Okay. That thing in a theory, the two names are compromise. I don't believe say any one person in a free tongue we want to see KUSH Bobo and take over the market.
Masa Jalo, na one market woman, na the Lumley market, it be end up make this plead to government and other sorry ass people.
We wait till we try for so we the big number papa government do ya for make we all put hands for make this year to go down at this country. Because we love ones then they die. We friends they die. We brother then they die. Me as for me so my brother and a victim and they die 29 years of age. They die for this push. Yes. So just they pay with the big number papa government we are for make it try for make it clean this year. And I don't know what we say.
More on this story go continue for come to you. For Voices Online TV, Mina Emmanuel John Conte.
For tell plenty thank you to Emmanuel John Conte for that report. Usai go talk to market woman them now the long market na freedom. Usai this KUSH issue don't they unbug them. The program we watch now Voices at 7 where they come to you live on Voices Online TV on Facebook and on YouTube.
Alright, we will continue with the program and the program we still watching our Voices at 7 a.m. where they come to you live on Voices Online TV, Facebook page and we YouTube channel. Today na the program this morning, like how we tell you earlier on, we will continue for look at the issue of the KUSH intake by young people. Waiting government be done they do for say they able for reduce the intake or for fight against drug abuse in the country, and also how this done they go and waiting for be the way forward now that we don't get some strategy them we be done they but yet still we see people still they take the KUSH. Same way so inside the program today we can talk to the park manager for the OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park where we go soon join me at the studio. But for the meantime we come to the studio guest we don't join me at the program, Tijan Keller, we are the national president for the National Youth Council Sierra Leone. Good morning Tijan and welcome again.
Good morning once more.
Okay. Today we will talk about KUSH intake and the National Youth Council now one way be done the part of this fete and the strategy the way we see government be done the try for say they're able for pushing the issue of drug abuse in the country. So far we don't be on our whole, especially where we don't see more young people they into this.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
As a council, you know, when this KUSH business came at the country, since 2020, 2021, we flag them up. We take them up as a advocacy, wherein we call on all stakeholders for them to take them very serious because it got for deal with young people. And we did on that, we set up task force right across the country because as a council we get the largest network. We get the district youth councils, we get chiefdom youth councils, we get sectional youth councils right across. And we begin for discourse as the chairpersons right across, me district chairpersons then, for make we set up a task force wherein we will able to curtail the things then, the happenings then within we district them. And up to the chiefdom levels, we will set up the task force then and bring the stakeholders then together, the police, the ONS, everybody in the district. They may be part of the task force that will be set. After that, raise up another campaign. We have been called on His Excellency the President for making declare the health state of emergency, which of course many people did bash at me at that time. They say we don't need them, we don't need them. They will look at some other ways, but we've been demanding say we fit get them. We'll be fit say actually it will be one of the ways then for solve the problem. I raised that campaign as well for like close to a year. Only this year, April, I've been going to SLBC TV and make some kind of proclamation that if His Excellency the President not declare a state of emergency, the way they see we young colleagues and they die, will not be glad you could take over the streets. And that decision will come from me actually. Now young people then, youth organizations then, and young other people will be come together and talk, say, you now will leader. If you sit down, you know they talk nothing. One day we'll just come and let President know, say we're not glad with what's going to happen. So be careful, go and make that statement and give His Excellency the President like a week and tell him, say, President, we give from now to next week. If you not tell you anything about the young people then, we go for take up the street. And the president being a listening president, just after that day, the following day, he go for declare health state of emergency in a salon. Okay. After that state of emergency, they be set up a task force. We get different components them inside there. And one of the components that we be very key inside that task force, the way we be say will be the paramount one, that be the enforcement. And up till now, if we are talking about curtailing KUSH in the country, for bring them out, for take them outside and they pull them at the marketplaces, then yes, that's good. But I think if for curtail them, we for not start out with the enforcement. We president make them very clear inside in pointers that we put up during the task force. And to be honest with you, they be consider me for be part of the task force, but they be send me to the social welfare. They want the way don't like they want the way they talk about so in the street, how for bring them back. They want the way this go school, how for take care of them back. Yes, we attend so many meetings. Now the UEC day. Most of the meetings they are now how for take care of the one they are. We don't almost go bad that street. But we be they always say for take care of the one there we don't always go bad that street now one. But how for stop for cut the chain? Because even when they go everywhere, my own advocacy now how for cut the chain, the supply chain. In as much as KUSH still in the community, KUSH still the sell, KUSH therefore be with them guys that we don't take say now picking there. One way or the other, everybody is affected with this KUSH issue in this country, right? And one thing I be always they say, I can always talk and back. If His Excellency the President they talk about taking agriculture to another level, you make agriculture a priority. The first rule for Antakuna, the intake of drugs by young people. You understand? Because the one that even now, we look at Freetown, but we don't go places across Sierra Leone.
Yes, because Tijan, that one bring me come inside. One you paint a picture for to the current for the president declare state of emergency to now, for paint a clear picture of waiting the reality of waiting that happen. Because still we see, for example, I will take Western rural area, Waterloo area. They see young people they die, then still they work on the street. If you saw the broadcast, every day they see different new version of people with so food when young people when KUSH addicted.
Yeah. So this they take you back. When President declare, we all see the tension will come. With the enforcement be very heavy, even at community levels. Right? Will be the in fact community people themselves take the fight to the other way. But you know how the law dey. When we begin target people then, they come back and tell you say, not also we say we don't need for run after them. We need for buy them. We need for this. And the community people them back sit down and say, make we not go further and get problem. Because there was an issue we they report to we, not to 110, not to 210. Like it happened at Tongo, we me youth chairman and go arrest so many people then. We said they do them KUSH deals, they arrest them because like I tell you, we don't set up a task force. Then we make this arrest, bring them back to Kenema, pull them from Tongo, bring them to Kenema, and the following day they see them back, they return. And when they come to police for check, why would I arrest them? Put them in drug laws in our community. We don't bring them come when I don't see them. I say no. They don't not tell you say this then that. You foresee the person first with the KUSH, you foresee this, so they be released there. And the other issue come right now, Jubaya. If I were to arrest the person, we the community people arrest the person, the whole place, everybody be so glad that this guy and they sell drugs, give with Pekin and this place here, and they sell drugs, give with people there. In the evening, that very day, they see the guy turn back to the community and tell them, say, now I do. We will know what to do, we'll go, they come back. So some of these things don't they delay the process. So let me at the talk, and they still emphasize on the law enforcement aspect of the committee the president set, the task force committee the president set. If we do all of these things, I can vividly remember when they set that task force, by then KUSH, them they sell at 5 leons. It rapidly go to 20 leons, 30 leons, because the market drop. So people don't be the access.
So there is some amount of scarcity.
There was, not now, there was at that moment what they talk. There was some amount of scarcity because the tension be there, will be the run after the one, then the dealers there. Because that was the target. Now cut the supply chain. If it cut off from the top, then all will get undone. That was the target. And when they start that thing there, you see it's scarce. Most of the people you see, then they get KUSH for 5 years, then nobody get it again. In fact, there was this thing we observe. Then about we can see clean saloon, it be reduced at that moment. Because they be only do clean saloon for them to get their 5 years, 10 years, then go get KUSH. It be reduced. But when they can see the enforcement aspect not reduce, you see the thing come back to the market. And this thing we talk about now, if we are serious about agriculture, we are serious about innovation, we are serious about tech, we're serious about entrepreneurship, or every other tool to deal with young people, we go for enforce the laws that we did inside that thing we president set.
So in all of this, I tell me before you can start, CC one can start quick. In all of this, the situation not improve or it not improve? From what the president declared state of emergency to now.
I can tell you clearly, not improve it. Because every day and now, or every moment, with young people, with colleagues, and they die in the street. John Ekoye from the market possibly to tell you. We get places that if you go to this country, you know go fishing a motorman in the day. If you go to a beach, back of Jigibonta, maybe they don't even know about them place than they eat. But if you go back of Jigibonta, now like you leave on a minute, you know say I got for die the other moment. Now so then they day. Like the Juba Bridge in there, they don't go scatter this more. But when they don't move, there's another place just by Lumley Road, under the very big stick. Now if you go there, they meet, they don't park there. Them boku there. I don't go there, I don't witness, I don't talk with them. You understand? And forget about Freetown, go to the provinces. I don't take a tour, I don't go Makeni. I work on like a 7 places inside Makeni. Because when I reach here, they tell me, see, them be there just now, but most of them don't move, they don't go to the other side. So like current day, if they smoke the KUSH there, the person will sell now it done. Then they go to the other side, we sell the other person there. And they talk, say, this guy you know better again, but that guy you know the hot one, I'll go there. You understand? I go to them place, then they see motorman sit on the ground. You know, say maybe this within the next 5-10 minutes they can't die. And we do lose people then. We do lose young people then. We do lose potentials in this country. We don't lose teachers then, professionals then in the house of KUSH. And we still call on government for actually we see the enforcement aspect coming in. Because KUSH still in the market. It's still in the market. And people in the access are. And in as much as the access are, we're not going to continue for like, don't bring them, not get at them. Government don't try. They put a psychosocial place. But the place, the home, not too big. How many people you take? 50. Count about the one already in the streets in this country. Now the rains don't come. Every other moment, you see there. And they travel, they come upland and there, they come. I meet one little now. Just by that grafting, by then Chinese their place. They don't die. People don't see them, they get a patapa. Every moment, young people are dying. And if we are talking about agriculture, the one that will feel the energetic youths that will feel if we go into agriculture, then die so.
And this thing they hit every part, every aspect of society.
Now first time they be facing a man no more. The woman that we don't lose, the woman that we don't go astray in the house of KUSH. Look them there. So pathetic. People that we don't make name in society. Who all consider they admire before this time. Who the facing and therefore represent the country in different aspects. Now I don't go down the rail in the house of KUSH. And this is really serious. We still call on government that they need for calm. Very strong. If not, other countries they don't do it. Liberia, they make KUSH a criminal something. And now, quite recently, the enforcement side of the drugs, they don't put up. Because when they put up the enforcement side of it, it will control the other side. So Liberia don't make it very simple. We catch you with drugs, you are going to prison for 30 years, no bail. 30. As they catch you with KUSH, no mercy, 30 years imprisonment. They don't put up. It's very clear. We say we say for it to that peak, we forget some measures on how the enforcement for go. And we still wait on government.
So whilst on the wait, this call way on the call for CC government able for do more or for CC the implementation work. You know, feel like una still need for put more effort for see how una will fast track whatever call or ask for whatever it is for CC we able for pushing down this particular situation.
Now they talk, so we don't play with young. We are advocate for young people. Then. We know they in the aspect of finance, we know they in the aspect of security. We do advocacy and make sure the needs of the young people be met, right? They want the way in charge of policies are there. All we can do is lobby to them, advocate to them, engage them. And like what they tell you, the most important thing here is we, the government, do. Now, when they involve the Ministry of Youth Affairs into the committees we then set, and the National Youth Council, being part of the youth sector, they did it. So most times, they get the privilege for seats in those meetings, right? But we don't ask every other committee lead for present a budget. We are in this budget then for use for do the implementation of the task force committees. But then present that in it to the Ministry of Finance. At that level, we'll not be able to know again waiting because the delay. You understand? Because it was between the chairman of the committee and the Ministry of Finance. So we'll be follow up and try to see that let them thing there happen. Because me they sit down part of that meeting, my emphasis was on the enforcement. Because even if we bring them all together then na street, my brother, if they not enforce the law that either they sell KUSH, law ula, either they do this law ule. Most times I be tell them, them about the way they take KUSH, na addiction. No forget about them first. Because if you cut them off, we don't get 2-3 cases. We are going to social welfare, we go meet them, we then text it, they say don't tire. You understand? We make a video with them, then tire. Because the other one they tell me say, in business all we do is get boutique all long go. I don't get somebody who may be the talk. If they get motoka, they get land, they sell all. Just for KUSH, 2 motoka. They selling 2 motoka then in land neighbor and go sell now, pass with a intervene. You understand? It don't care so many people don't go behind. So most of them can say we don't tire. So they make a case addiction. When you cut them off, it will go out of them. But as long as they left them, they go. And the other thing where people are not too much pay attention to, that the security aspect of KUSH. Right? I can always tell people, KUSH, not drugs. But when you look at it also, there is this we call Youth Peace and Security, YPS. Youth Peace and Security. It deeply delves into this KUSH problem. Now let's look at the market woman what they talk. When they left the market then go, they see the body can't thief. Even when they go jog them bags then, just because they want to go buy KUSH. Now, let's look to our communities. Yesterday I go to my sister, they tell me say input in rubber then. Now don't forget water. Like we the bill water. We cannot meet the true rubber there again. Can you imagine? You put rubber, it go. Cool pot, empty, every other thing. Everything. Every other thing. You hang it close, you forget that, may they go. That are the other aspects of this.
So this show how serious this
Yes.
Pandemic, because technically not like a pandemic.
It's a pandemic. It is. And that is why everybody needs to take them very seriously. The last time I will tell people that it's not only about government. It's also about communities. You understand?
But the community don't take ownership now because of enforcement. No,
that's what I'm saying. With communities, they don't grab. They don't even do extremely well. We be just feel say their laws the way they be put, therefore be worked towards. But at the end of the day, the law they can't change them back. Say not to so we tell now.
And this made the people are relaxed.
The people are relaxed. So, because before by then will be the arrest. If I catch you with KUSH, at the arrest I carry you go to police. But the moment you carry the person go to police, the person they come back to the community. Until you say, we now wait. Like the Tongo incident, now that happened. People are afraid.
And this don't be the complaint concern for even Africa.
Yes.
You get them go arrest person, you go police, or police carried by 10 in few hours, the people already return back.
In fact, there was this allegation, because me no gets yourself to that. There was this allegation that even when they go do arrest, then they compromise. That if you arrest me, you see so amount of like 5 billion or 5,000 millions, you say, okay, give me the 3, you hold it 2. Compromise.
So business.
Yes. So we don't look like man they just move outside their body and they then go raid, then put small thing at the hand, then they left there. So likewise, they arrest their care, then go police, they say, they don't see evidence, they don't come back. But we already harassment at the community, we don't go leave complaint, we're not ready for me. I see somebody then go attack an house because he go report. So these are the situations we are facing at the moment.
So in this case, as national president for the Youth Council, what need for be done now that the implementation gets question mark?
There's only one thing needs to be done. President come back and make sure the enforcement aspect of it is there. Because we don't know whether they lead the enforcement side now. Before this time, it was Jakaikai, but you don't get another appointment. So I don't know who is taking up the responsibility for that side now. But we still call on government that in as much as KUSH still the enforcement, we need them. And the enforcement aspect here is we cut the chain, the supply chain. Because we still know say supply they come in and the sales they go on.
So how key it be for win this fight against KUSH in cutting off in terms of government taking and the enforcement angle, the enforcement aspect seriously?
Let government come back to the communities. I can always tell people, we within at the communities, we know everything about your community. Pass you within at that office. Now for tell you what happen in our community.
Okay.
Right? If governments accept the communities and decision in fighting KUSH, the community will not happy. They'll be very, very much clear and blunt about this. They are not happy because they're picking them, their brothers there, their sisters there, they go down in the house of KUSH. But you know they do anything without the support of government. Government need for support the community people then in this fight. If government talks it today, let KUSH end. Let the community people then take ownership of this fight and say we the support you now. Because there is this thing of financing. If you go to the government side, they tell about financing. How we for run the offices, how we for run this thing, how we for run these things. But to be honest with you, if government bring them back, we don't win fights in this country where government bring communities in. Let's take for this recent corona we done. When corona come, everybody be sitting in our office, they say this and that. Then government say, okay, let's take them to the community. We now watch. Anybody then say do so in a report. Anyway, we see how conquer Ebola, corona. In fact, Western world or advanced countries there, they be the Canada for say how becoming a work na corona, they be the ask how we manage. We tell us in a community fight to bring together and make we win the COVID. They don't believe. So that's why we are saying stay. Let government give support to the community. That level will be taken. Well, if we know say you the sell, we'll run after you. If we no say they can't supply, we run out because there was two phases. We get the one that we they produce and we get the suppliers there. Then they can supply. Then we get the dealers there now. That community then we that everybody with the hang bag. So everybody will be the whole hang bag in our community there. It be very easy for take care of them. The one will be the camp. They be very easy for take because we know them. Come on, maybe they pass inside 2-3 days. You don't get motorcar, you don't get 2-3 motorcar. Outside pull, I need to do all that. You know to official, you know to
unexplained.
Yes. You see about them, they pass, then get 4-5 motorcars, 7 motorcars. Who's be there? So let the job say, okay, community people then we don't come back to una. We don't go, but we don't come back. We not help with this feature because we lose the society. We lose the young people that we get. We lose the potentials that we get for this country. We need to lose them. We don't see teachers that don't go down, my brother. Lawyers, them, bankers, them.
Even the military, the police, the security.
They are all going down in the house of KUSH.
All right.
They all go down.
Okay.
All right, we continue with the program and we still deal with insecurity. Also, we now go on the street and we own Isabella Stanley. They go and talk to some people in Freetown where a serious concern, but the way and manner out and say the issue of jog bag done the plenty now the central part of the country. This made them call on police and other security body them for pay attention to this crime rate. Well, make we watch this video. Usa Isabella go on the street and talk to some people who make this concern.
Yes, like me na one victim. And we don't off around them 2 o'clock to go na my house. Then jog me one old bag. That was December 1st. Phone me the inside. My salary is separate and pay me. Then wait I don't work for the year. All be the inside. So then jog and go. I even buy provision for me picking a whole and so all things go that very day. I cry if you buy like in a day in a get. Well, would they the government may help me. Because this not to me no more. Because it don't happen. They see them go cry, they see man they talk on the phone. Go to someone and jog my phone. They won't go. So the beg of our government may help me. That side they take. More the man if na police may they help for that side.
My name is Joseph Bangura. Tap na 17 at the Lee Street. But they do business between Priscilla Street and Bao Street Junction. And they get one small cigarette table at the cell. When you explain like we na so Bao Street Priscilla Street Junction, we ready to get anything in there. For them people they go on the net. At one time we catch one bobo. All the money by them for the pass with the bike. They will hold. So they go do back. Talk to and escape one. Take the bike for Ghana police, but luckily the person will get the bike to be the fender. They say inside the bike now be the fend. Now we take the bike, one over go push it and get the bike, then get the bike again. So like we now community have to start the bike junction already take on. One all the money back, we see one body come out the battery, no one inside the box. We hold some. We said they go this battery, musical battery. But somebody remember, now you gone away. I volunteer take the battery from me. Remember that we go na Gracie police station. We get one policewoman, we hand over the battery, we explain you, take them for one bobo, but the bobo on away. But tell you, say anybody who come for the battery, let us bring on the police to identify the battery, we get on the battery. So we here, we need to give for them to go on a battery, they take on this community here, but we know area now, about to this junction, we will start stop that, they learn how to take on that free business. They will try to do now. They told us over to them bike man, the name police and get up and skate on them. That number plate for the bike, where everybody identify the back. So they take the number plate and the bike, then full on. So when dog any way they run now, when they identify, we take the bike for let the police. You don't run away. Let the police then strictly for try see for say the number plate and the bike then. Then they pin and don't people ever identify for take them. And then mostly according to upon the talk with phone, then drug the phone, they run away. Then you never go now, you know foot they run. But if they far decide see number plate, we will take them. Go to police report this bike number plate then talk. Those person phone they go to. Then police they help with that side for work. For do that, the bike then keep them solely them number plates. Then they don't let people give identify the number plates.
Me, my name is Samuel Brown, alias Daddy White. Me, they live na Elizabeth Street, number 13. But Bowie Street and Priscilla Street Junction, now we base. But the very most important thing where the money like me first na the community. We don't thief man them, we sabi them. We don't catch them, we don't over them to police, we don't beat them. Right now, say 2 day jail. But the very most important thing when me they ask the police for assist we for. We need ban from them people and they because they're not strange to we. But in physically, as community people, if we attack them, because the God go come out. But if the authority then come, then say you na thief man, we not want you in this community. If they can do that for we, the crime rate the less to we own side. Although we say they try as community because we know them. But the very most important thing, now that help them me want for let the authority them do for we na yeah. Because we say they try. But we can go hand over them to the police, out then they pass day, we see them back. Because but we don't want to say na yeah. And that's not the only thing we the money we. But we don't think man like that tell you so. We shall be the all. So they're not strange to we. We don't say you not thief man. We don't say we don't want you in this community. Let the police help we put band. We know them, name them. We give them and name them. Then come physically. Then give them band.
My name is Honorable George. Abuka put me in crepe new one about 2 10 where I'm with me half back. Go with me. We close them. While they were go church when about 3 suit and jacket. Well, when I come pick them now, I know we see them. Don't when it come, they torment win I ask you. We know they sleep. Now then the thief man now then the money win I. You see? So we have done the ambush, but it's like say they get already watch. We'll go sleep now, and the tenant they can do the operation. So you see, so we say we don't tire. We tire, so we want to make una go help on that. You see, because if man not go make a go, they can lose me sleep for that. You see, although yes, the thing when they thief na me, I don't be but I'm not going to make it repeat again.
Alright, we will continue with the program, and the program is still the watch now. Voices at 7 a.m. We will see live now. Voices Online TV Facebook page and we YouTube channel. We want to say plenty thank you to Isabella Stanley for we go work on our street and get them concerned and they outside people don't they talk about the way and manner how they say they don't they jog them, bag them, and self go na them different place them and thief till them where they get. Not forget for drop with comment question to the number 034225373. The number again is 034225373. Or you go so na any of we comment section them na program. And today we tell una say we look at the KUSH fete, what everything done they happen and what else need for be done. And we say we talk to the park manager for the OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park. We already done join me at the studio this morning. For can tell we more about this park, waiting day and why we need for continue for protect this park. Well, now the studio this morning, I want for welcome Magdalene Kuruma, we now the park manager OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park. Good morning, Magdalene, and welcome to the program.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Okay. I'm continuing for the program. 034225373. Now the number way for drop a comment or question to, or you go now the comment section then our Facebook and YouTube channel. Drop we comment question on what it need for be done for CC we able for pushing KUSH fete na salon, especially on the one we get for do with young people. I know.
Okay, as you know from Fatima, I want to welcome the park manager Magdalene Kuruma. Magdalene, before we start for talk about this, I don't know if Randall tell you about semi-crush na the park.
Well, the also you know what get that crush, they work with people and they crush on the park, so
okay, fine.
It's good to find you here.
Okay, but first before we begin to talk about the park, you see the park it gets we have for manager. Let's start about this training we wanna do the IMET training. Tell us more bit about this IMET training.
IMET training an integrated management effectiveness tool. Now a training where they help for manage the protected areas effectively. We get 15 networks of protected areas, and where would they try for manage them? Why there is this thing where they call IMET, when a tool where they help for know waiting in at the park, waiting all the advantages they know. For make you try for know waiting day, waiting all day, so that it will able help the institution for do a good plan, like a management plan or like a work plan. this na a tool where they guide how for protected areas across the country.
Okay, we'll talk about how this tool, this training will help you in your work.
It will help greatly because, as I don't say, it's a tool that helps it a guide how for protected areas. It is able for know waiting at the things and way present at the park, waiting lacking, waiting at the problems the way the park they face in terms of management, in terms of species, and a lot of things. Okay. It cuts across. So it's actually they help you for know who side you stand and who side you for go and how for plan for the future.
Now we'll talk about the OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park. So tell us small bits, who side people will offend this park. Tell me about this park.
OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park actually then at the northwest, Kayine district. You go find after Kamakuye, well going to Makeni, Kamakuye, and then cross the Kaba ferry, then you go na OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park. It's not actually difficult for fan because, as you say, that you crush other people themselves get a crush on the park. Where like with direction and questions, it's easy for locate OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park.
So what to make this park so attractive? What to make interesting for less salon people for visit this park?
First of all, I want to make less salon people and also OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park na the first. Na the first national park in this country and na the biggest. So that make her very unique. Na the first and the biggest national park na Sierra Leone.
So like waiting the inside, waiting people, waiting for push people, waiting for urge people for visit this park.
A lot of things.
Tell me.
OUTAMBA KILMI, first of all, I want to start for say very rich in biodiversity, very biodiverse. And you get a lot of species the way you could go inside, the way you could get. In fact,
Madam, before the conversation continues, all the English species, biodiversity.
Okay.
No make us small.
Not true. Okay. Yes, as I say, species I mean animals, both plants and animal. What I mean species are different. Fauna and flora. When I say fauna, I mean the plant. Sorry, the animals. Then when I say flora, I mean the animals. The plants. So you defend different kinds there inside OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park. Depends on what you want to see. But OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park get a river where they call Kaba River. Where you go down there, you go able for get a boat ride. Where you go able for see hippos. Hippopotamus. Yes, you go able for see them na OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park. As I say, a lot of other animals, you able see chimpanzees, you able see elephants, you able see a lot of other species then.
Because when they talk, so some people don't actually believe, say, Salo get some of them. Because I don't get a conversation with possible. I tell her, say, we get some of the animal there. Yeah. And they say, na lie.
Well, people always go deny, but the truth is the truth.
Okay.
Because we were the work there and we always want to make people know. So now we they try to find a way where they able to make people know. Now make a day for let them know say some of them things that actually is true. You can find them in OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park, and if you want for, you can visit the office, National Protected Area Authority, when I am responsible for the management of the networks of protected areas, and 15 of them, both terrestrial and wetlands, where OUTAMBA KILMIN are one of them. So if you want for actually know the truth of any of them park there where you don't hear report, or they're protected areas where you don't hear report, they encourage people for make them go come to National Protected Area Authority, where then go get the details of waiting they want know direction and how the procedures of visiting them place there.
Create for me a mental picture about this park. I don't go to it, but I want to see it in my mind. I don't really close my eyes, so create for me a mental picture.
Well, the mental picture is when you go to OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal, you actually go feel very relaxed because you go breathe a very clean and fresh air because of the atmosphere. First of all, calling it a park.
Hold on, the one. Fatima, you have plan for go vacation?
Sure, I want to go there.
Okay, Fatima, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So apart from the fresh air, continue.
Yes.
You make us stop Fatima because Fatima want to travel out of this one week for vacation.
December. I want to go watch.
So I want you to pick one of the destination before you.
I Fatima, summer is good at OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park. I promise you that. Just pack everything, pack all your bags there, and just scam the National Protected Area Authority and seek the permission from the leadership or from the management, and you go be accompanied or you go be taken to OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park. And you don't go get no difference from going to any of the overseas country for go get vacation. I make me not the travel safe because I get a place to say
go relax.
Yes, to relax.
So technically, like OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal, like a safe haven.
Of course, yes. For now, yes, it's very good to be. It's a place very good to be.
So what do they do for protect that treasure? Because for me, not treasure.
Well, right now presently we do law enforcement. The law enforcement is something that we don't focus in doing. When you say law enforcement, like patrols and surveillance, that is our routine patrol and surveillance we always do. For make sure, say, of course, anywhere you have challenges, you have things that come by. A lot of other challenges then for combat mining activities, for the one the attempts for do mining at the river Rhine of the park, the one the way they go inside the bush for cuts, stick them, sawboard, and other things, poachers them. We do a routine patrols and also community sensitization, because of course we know say managing these spaces you don't do it alone. You don't do it just as an institution. You have to involve the communities. And they also need to know why una want to manage this place, why una they manage this place, and getting them involved. Let them know the importance of waiting day in their possession. So when we do this, we always make sure say we involve them, we bring them on board, so that they will come together with we in frequent and regular sensitization, community engagement. What would they get with them? And anytime we go do them patrol and surveillance here, we they make sure say we engage the stakeholders like the paramount chiefs, the chief on speakers. We tell them what they can do and why would they continue for do them, and make them also for support we for make we continue for do them. This is now one of the ways then what would they try for, what they use for protect we protected areas then in the country.
Okay, so Magdalene, how una can do in terms of marketing them particular place there, so the park them, because we don't hear beautiful stories them, but them and people don't tell you so many interesting stuff them, but how then do so what can happen in terms of marketing for say we get more people where they show interest for go there and see what's in there.
Well, yeah, thank you for that question, and it's very important that you ask that question. It's something that we are really going towards now, for make them big and for make them something where everybody, like even small picking at school, go able for know say there is a park called OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park. Or they try for see how they able for get like school programs that where they go to schools them for like maybe put on the school curriculum, environmental studies or something, for making the two principals and for making them know say there is a space called OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park, and that the things that were inside these plants and animals that were inside, they try for make like a handbook or like a flyer. Also we get a website, the institution gets a website where we popularize everything, every of the parks then, where we get communications people now the office, where of course the one we bring Mika Nayana, one of them, where they make sure say this space is the more they manage, then they out there and for the public or for the people then know the locations and know how to get there. So that is what we are actually doing.
Okay, so in festive season, like how Kabalaki lively una can get in kind of and they do in the park then.
Well, not really. as I can say, because I tell you, say we get some
from
challenges.
Because from waiting on the
Yeah.
and seeing a picture, it can be one of a very touristic side where people go look for go.
Of course, yeah, it is very touristic, as I can say. Of course, I don't outline the things them where you will find there and where people, not only people from overseas country, but also look at tourism. We also they encourage them because we not just want people that for the come overseas for come. We want also like how you say so you want for go. One people that way there. Also for the make use of the spaces that we got for the natural resource them what we get in the country, may they also they utilize them in their own way. So it is good, but there were some challenges where the institution they try for put to rest accessibility now one the road network, because where the Random Council now for access the park can be tough. So if they cut across, stay then December, where the rain don't cease, it can better off small. So they try for look into them thing and they encourage partners, donors then for help for see how we they able, because as an institution, we are trying, but it's when they say plenty hands. The make it lighter. So we also they encourage people for support from donor partners then. And as I say, we get one right now when the EU funded project. When I don't make even then when I make we talk about the integrated management too, because now through their support for the management of the OUTAMBA Park, of course it is a transboundary park. Yes, between Guinea and Sierra Leone. So they fund this, they give funding to the transboundary, both Guinea and Sierra Leone, where we on side now we try for do small and where would they do the regular patrol and surveillance, also now from the EU funded support, and also the integrated management too I talk about when the IMET, now they also fund them. So now NPAA through partners and Conakry when the Wild Chimpanzee Foundation now we be organizer.
All right, okay, Magdalene, continue for the program in name na Magdalene Koroma. And in the park manager for the OUTAMBA KILMINATIONal Park. And then also today they tell you about the good thing they're waiting at this park. And we will come talk more about the protection and also waiting at the way forward for CC be able to maintain this park. At 8:30, we're not going to bring on a message now because Magdalene just joined the program. We will read message today at 20 to 9. Now we'll bring the message and come to now we'll see so many text messages don't come inside on the KUSH topic. We'll come back to Tijan, where the president for the National Youth Council. Tijan, this issue we get for do the youth KUSH Fete. Like a serious challenge, and I want to put them back to you say Youth Council and even the youth ministry or all people in way in a stakeholder in youth affairs get a whole role for play for CC we able for minimize or lay this issue to rest. Una you fair to just begin.
Well, that fair they not just begin.
No, una just begin. Una see better thing on the
nothing. No, well, we say some praises for be. I should say it for be, because as a council or as a youth sector, we raise up the awareness, we raise up the advocacy, and we make sure say we to ask president for do, we not for declare the health state emergency. That now one thing we all man be actually eager for, and like I be tell you, people that be even say, they be president no go do that day. Till to the last minute, people don't be the argument say president no go do am. In fact, some people don't be the advice me say be careful. The way they talk with the call president for let you do this, do that. So if president do am now one step ahead in the fight, the only thing we still need for do like what they say the enforcement. But in all of this, I believe say government need for like bring some innovative ways there into this fight. For instance, the one that we don't come out, they don't go to the rehab centers, they don't come. You understand? We need for like now, bring them to the media. Let others see what they don't go through. And not just that, who say then they head next. Because there is a package. We all know say this they are not to only the one that will not go to school it affects. even go to university levels and destroy some young people in there, right? We be able, then begin for left the universities, them and come down the street, begin take dirty and we imagine. So one good thing, social welfare and the partners, they don't begin bring them back to society, carry them go to the rehab, then carry them go back to the universities there. Then when they will be the go school, they begin send them back to school. That are some achievements in this whole fight. You understand? Take some of that, the one within the street. Take care of them. Even like this way they talk about the saw. The medical aspect there, we 34 other partners, then they head that side they we don't need to take them, they go cure them. You understand? But in all of this, I can still say that the minority than the way has been taken care of. The majority still in the street, and they still get access to these drugs. What do we need for do? We still call on government, like what they say, we don't fight just begin. Yes, I will accept that because we too once will not say it. You understand? And young people still perish in the streets.
And when they foresee progress in terms of fighting KUSH in this country?
If there is this commitment, we government we president we don't do. If it come into pass, if it come to pass, then I will tell you say yes, we go for C. But in as much as we don't relax more as a nation, because this I go for bring them back to the nation. We don't relax more as a nation. For CC, would they reach also one reach quick? I already foresee for now. Unless what would the call for happen? Let government bring the fight back to the society, the communities. Let the police take the fight. From that side will be stopped. We will find out see even most of the drug dealers there behind common at the country. Due to the tension, will be the talk say we go for arrest them, we go for the raid them at the houses. Because they raise the alarm that will come from on our house them. Will they catch you on a day? Wherever on a hide with Sabuna, will they bring you out? That they make most of the hide. And when they hide, the thing is scarce at the market. But of late, we don't see the thing don't come back, which means they don't come back. And until government bring this fight to the society, to the community, and say, okay, we'll be feasible, we will handle this here as law enforcers or on one side as government. But now we need the society as well, the communities that let them come and join me. Please, that the 2 days of the law, we didn't see. Then when they really do the drug deals of incest, let me bring them to book.
So the advocacy of the youth leader then we able to take another position?
Well, like what I tell you, the two we don't make many youth leaders they be don't scared. Like that. When they arrest, they carry them to a police station. The other moment they see them bring them back, and when they come, they threaten them that now they be away now the enemies of progress now they be away now don't care go with the come for now.
And they say the fear for their life.
No, that's what I'm saying. They might be on the fear. Okay. Like in fact, one day that kind of as this it began for relocate. Because when they are arrest with a team, then go hand over to police. The other moment when he come, again at the KUSH about the order, they begin go house and then host a family. So they get scared and begin for relocate and come on at the place for the moment. And we will pass, we are online youth advocate, the youth leaders there. We not get security, we not the work out left, we not the work out gun, nobody will work out every other thing. For come attack you the host, you don't get security. So until I tell you the wrong police, they don't hand you down. So this is what I was saying, this what they say. Now, if we government or we enforce as they say, let us go back to the community, then we know see now we get security. We can't do that and they will be the only do before. But as it is now, me know the advice they say when I go under arrest again like how we do before. Because nobody knows what then they work out with.
So Tijan, like I say, if this thing continues, like they continue, so you think say it possible for the government achieve in 5 big game changers then?
No.
Because the government need the young population, the younger population for do especially the feed salon project we get for do it largely agriculture.
Yes. In fact, that's me emphasis work always send a message to President. Now that I can say. If President want to achieve more in agriculture, we watch Salon. If I not to Salon, the one who won now, the young people in population don't dominate. Salon not to think for talk. The young people in population dominate. Now, agriculture. We don't get for going to agriculture. This thing we talk about KUSH. I really want let some people come on as free town, go to them village there. Because some other cases I don't go plan Abu Kenema Makeni the tap. And you go inside the village. You go to the interior. You know they go to the village and the interiors there. You go to the interiors there and see. First time, we get the young man there where they go into farming for themselves. That their village is there. Right? Now, my brother, if you go there, they are all sleeping. So the villages are the talk about too. Because now, man in the Kaisa Kenema, man in the Kaisa Makini, then Kabbalah, they can buy the KUSH, carry one at the suburb, the villages there, the interiors there, where in fact they sell faster than we did in Africa here. They are making more money there than here. So the agricultural process is getting lost in those areas from the young people there.
And you look at this thing, this KUSH, you know, only they attack people and we go say, there are some people that they not go to school, they are not go power. Even people who are educated, people who are technologically savvy, and if we achieve agriculture, we're talking about for achieve food security, you need people who get brain, who sabi technology.
Yes. Now, in fact, now, when we talk about agriculture, not to that first step agriculture now they look at. We look at mechanized farming. We bring innovation into agriculture. We make agriculture sexy. We let me say for you are able to come on out my coat, my jacket, I go na farm. You don't need for like because first thing, honestly, people that say agriculture now for them bushman and they want to not go to school, then you know illiterate. But now agriculture don't move from that part. You already know if you want to make fast money, go into agriculture. You understand? It's not about illiteracy. In fact, now the money, now the nature agriculture. Right?
And you need people we smart for operate some of them technology and them machine there. Yeah. KUSH to attack them.
If KUSH don't take them, you don't attack them. You don't really take them. You don't take them. Okay. You understand? We get some board in there and we talk with somebody. We will talk about this innovation in agriculture. Right? Everybody in the city at their house with a phone. Then get an app within their phone. Then they will operate from here. Even if you're in America, they will operate from America to here with your phone. Why is it not there? You do all the gardening, you do water you garden, you know the day. You just set all things, you just press the button when the time reach, the thing the water you garden. And so if you are not there, if KUSH don't care, then they go. How can we make use of them? Right? We don't get people that way don't bring different ideas into agriculture. We don't bring them up. We don't see them. I go meet somebody now where they do this fish farming. They tell me say, I want to bring more young people and train them and give them some startup. Now, you get that idea, you get that brain, you get that innovative ideas for bring all of these things together. But if the one day for go through them training, then they're not there. If they're not there,
the idea is just left with
would I go for take part? Right? Mm-hmm. So that is the key reason why we all need for fetch this fetch. And we still a call on government. We still a call on the task force committee. Let them speed up. Let them bring the enforcement agency up. Give them the full support. And let us bring this thing back to the community. Let community support the enforcers then. Let the enforcers then accept the society and support the ideas and how we able to fetch KUSH. Then we are there. We talk about entrepreneurship, how we will give young people a startup for start their business. But if I give you money for go start up business, they use all per KUSH. You know you do nothing for yourself. They need to do nothing for the community.
Wasted effort.
Because now, job creation, government will do every other thing for we all. Now meaning they tell you say that they go into entrepreneurship, they empower you, you stand up, you empower your colleagues there. There's this program now where UNFPA and Ministry of Youth Affairs they plan for do, right? By October. Bring young people together, a group of a set of people, can pitch your ideas, then give them a startup of 20 million or 25 million when I start business. As soon as they grow, when they bring a company on board, when they reduce the unemployment rate. But if, let's say for instance, they will give that kind of money, then when I get 2 or 3 among when I KUSH intakers there, drug addicts there, it will kill that down. Because anything that they make, any user for drugs, any small profit they make, it is user for drugs. So that's the whole reason again, we also need for like put the enforcement aspect of this fight at the top. All the others, I'm not saying they're not very important, they are very much important, but to be honest, we look at the young people, we are calling on the enforcement agencies to stand up, to kick up the game. Let able fetch this KUSH in this country because the menace.
All right, continue for the program, Tijan. We will go now and take another story. We will be the last story for today in the program, and we'll come back. We will bring you some message we will receive. We will now go and join His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio as yesterday when at the 9th September 2024, he don't declare December 2025 for be the time where then will count people in the country what they call housing and population census. Well, we own Arnold Felix Elba gets more and it will now report.
The decennial census now one way for count the country in population, and this can happen every 10 years. This now one survey for get a detailed information about the people within the country. This survey go look at the number of people, their age, their race, and their housing condition. After 21 days, where the government be take one statutory instrument, number 8 of 2024, go na Parliament. From the 8th August to 29 August 2024, this instrument don't become effective. This make the president don't declare say in government go make decennial census inside December 2025.
On 8th August 2024, statutory instrument number 8 of 2024 regarding the conduct of nationwide population and housing census was successfully laid in Parliament. On 29th August 2024, this statutory instrument became effective following 21 days from its laying. Therefore, in line with the decennial census calendar, I am pleased to announce that my government will conduct a nationwide population and housing census in 2025.
President Bio continue for talk about why make this decennial census important for the country.
You may recall that on the 27th November 2021, during my address to the nation regarding the launch of the 2021 midterm population and housing census, I mentioned that one of the key reasons for conducting the 2021 midterm population and housing census was to prepare for the decennial census. The data from this decennial census in 2025 will guide the implementation of various development programs, primarily the 2024-2030 Medium-Term National Development Plan, and our efforts to achieve the Global Sustainable Development Goals. This census will provide reliable baseline data to assess the impact of critical development interventions on both these guiding instruments with a contemporary deadline of 2030. Through statistical insights derived from this census, we will track our progress and identify challenges crucial to our national development agenda.
The president inside an address to the nation September 9 for SECA the decennial census, be talk say in government will give the money and the team them for do the census with support from the country in development partner them.
My government will commit considerable financial and logistical resources to support this 2025 population and housing census. We will collaborate with our esteemed partners, such as the United Nations Population Fund, the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, the United States Census Bureau through USAID, and others to ensure the success of this important national endeavor.
President Bio be declared the 2nd to the 15th December 2025 as the period for conduct this census.
At this juncture, by the order made by the Statutory Instrument Number 8 of 2024, I now direct that a population and housing census of all inhabitants of Sierra Leone be conducted from the 2nd to the 15th December 2025. Therefore, I declare the night of 1st December 2025 as census night, and the 2nd December 2025 as the date for the commencement of a nationwide 2025 population and housing census for Sierra Leoneans.
All this will be talked as he be address the nation for declare the 2nd to the 15th December 2025 as the period for conduct census. For Voices Online TV, Mina Arnold Felix Elba.
Alright, one for say plenty thank you to you, Arnold Felix Elba, for where he puts the report they together. USAID President Bill don't declare December 2nd to the 15th, 2025 as the term where statistics alone go do the population, the housing and population census in the country. We will continue with the program, and now na time for make you relax and we take some message them where don't come inside the 034-225-373. The number again where for send them to na 034-225-373, or you go on our comment section in our Facebook and YouTube channel. The first one we don't come inside the program, they say, good morning to you guys in the studio, and I want to appreciate you for taking up the issue that has to do with the KUSH fight. My concern here is how to effect the implementation of the KUSH fight, and I want to speak clearly to the youth leaders that they still have a lot to do to see how they can convince governments to do proper implementation of laws. They come out from Aziz. This other one, we don't come inside the program. They say the KUSH intake is everywhere in the country and it's badly affecting the entire Sierra Leone population. I hope those concerns in terms of law enforcement are taking note. This other one, we don't come inside the program. They say the supply chain is the biggest challenge in the KUSH fight. But I wonder why we are still finding it difficult to bring down the supply chain. It comes out from Jumbuya, it say it is text from Nungi. This other one, we don't come inside the program. They say KUSH fight or drug fight is not a one-man thing. But I want to encourage the youth leaders to see how they will continue pushing it, because they must always be on top of this particular situation. No way, no day for balance. Una push them. Come out from Aziz. This other one, we don't come inside the program. They say, indeed, we are having problem with implementation. But again, is the drug law enforcement agency well equipped to push this particular fight? That's the biggest question, and I wonder who will give answer to this particular one. This other one where we get now the program, this other one, they say the issue where we talk about KUSH don't become seriously alarmed, because we see young lady themselves now, they take KUSH, and this just the add to the problem, because women them for take KUSH na more serious issue. The last one way we could take on the this was to get for do with the census. Unfortunately we not get none of the opposition party them in the studio, so we not go read this story we get for do with the census. This other one way we did take the same December 2025. I hope all Sierra Leoneans will be ready to be counted. Okay, this last one way we go take on the 034225373. They say the youth leaders have to work with the government to see how you guys can work on the KUSH intake, especially with the young generation. I don't know if you get anyone.
Okay, I get from Facebook. This one they say, this one come up from Marian Tinakonte, say, what is the difference between the NPAA work and that of tourism in terms of seeking permission for you to visit touristic areas? This other one will come out from it's Thomas Tenzo Langley. He's saying this is a really big problem. It's a great job. And this one come out from Cornelius. They say OKNP is one of the biggest park in Sierra Leone. These are some of the questions, and we will start with Magdalene. They'll come to Tijan.
Permission. Who have to take permission from?
This one will come up from Tina, where they say, what is the difference between the NPAA work and that of tourism in terms of seeking permission for me to visit touristic areas?
Okay, thank you so much to that person for sending that question there. I must say, NPAA, as a start for say, they're responsible for the management of protected areas them na Sierra Leone, and then protected areas, and they will get 15 of them, of which OUTAMBA KILMINA one. So NPAA na they manage OUTAMBA KILMINA. Of course, there are other touristic areas way not to inside protected area. But when you are talking about protected areas, places that have been designated by law, and the institution are responsible for manage them space then in an NPAA. And if anybody want to go practice tourist thing na a protected area, has to come through NPAA, because NPAA na they manage protected areas. So that's not answer that person the question. You can go to other touristic places that are not protected areas. You can contact tourism for go there, but places that are protected areas, places where NPAA na they manage, you have to go through NPAA to access those places.
For access the park, you have to go to NPAA.
NPAA, of course.
Okay,
yes, NPAA.
Before come to Tijan, Aziz from Bode asks, say, what are the facilities to spend a weekend in the park?
Well, facilities, yes. So as I say, before this time, a lot of things then be done, they go down. NPAA they don't get manager specifically for OUTAMBA KILMINA. Now the fourth year this now. Before this time, we will not be get specifically a manager we responsible for managing OUTAMBA KILMINA National Park. Seeing the importance of this space and other spaces where the NPAA they manage, the leadership at then thought and fit say OUTAMBA KILMINA needs a special attention, and that attention therefore start with we need to get a person where they're responsible for the day-to-day activity, the management of that space there. Yes, as I say, it's difficult because of resources, because anything where you do, you need support, you need money for ASAM up, because if we don't really let go, if we don't dilapidate. Before this time, we had a BCP project where we don't get a building there, and we don't go down. But through these projects, we don't get a lot of help for rehabilitate that building there. Still the struggle with one or two other facilities, but with time, of course, we get there. So now it's not 100%, I cannot say.
So you can prepare, just go visit the park during the day and you return back?
Well, because of the distance, it depends on how you want to do it, because it's actually far. For Comot Freetown, for go, OKNP, it's not something that you can just go and come back. Yeah, thinking about the challenge of the road and the distance, of course. So I don't think it's visible for make you go and come back the same day.
Like, who's time are the best time for visit the national park?
It can actually ideal during the dries because then and of course you know it's hot outside. So when you go there, it's cool and calm.
You're so proud of this.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Tijan.
Yes. You know, so young issue. Yes, somebody be they ask about drug law enforcement agency, right? To be honest with you, now the institution and if you ask me for now, I go tell you, say let government pay some attention, they enforce them or equip them. The last time I be talk with the director general or the executive director or so, he tell me say they get like 12 staff, the whole country. 12. And that then 12 staff then they, if I tell you say even a motorbike they not get not the office. And if they tell me again say since we income now in the fund the office, the administration, which is very much bad. More in crisis like this, where we get KUSH, the rampage, the whole country, and the body we responsible for that, not capacitated. It's very much bad. And the other possibility, say, let us not relent. From the onset, we not relent it. Like I say, I'm always there with them. They try for like, because most times again, they self need like somebody for talk to them, counseling. So we can talk to them, we go out there, get, and at the work, communicate with the social welfare team when are they in charge of counseling, taking them to these rehab centers and also. So we not relent. It's our responsibility for advocate for young people in this country. Our responsibility for not talk to government for making seek the needs of the young people then. So we not relent. Me chairpersons and right across the country, we are always on the verge. We are always ready. We move across wherever they we meet them. And most times when we meet them, the situations then we report them directly to those responsible. We not relent and we not go for relent. It's just that we say for let government listen we and like bring the law enforcement into it very seriously. Because they are factory with the two colleagues then, somebody who ended today when I don't sit in a class, when I don't go college, when I don't they know they see on the street. It's very, very frustrating. Seriously. We're not happy, we're not glad for see somebody yesterday they see me an artist and a musician, then the other day see on the street. They see clean salon. Very much heartrending. Okay. You understand? We're not too happy, we're not glad. And on behalf of the Minister of Youth and the Youth Commissioner, we all belong to this fight here. It's a sectorial fight. The youth sector don't do on very seriously. The Youth Commission, they don't play their part. We don't do some campaigns with the Youth Commission. The Youth Ministry, then say they do their own policy aspect of it. And the Youth Council, we say they do your advocacy and reach out to the people we really need with attention. So it's a sectorial fight, and we don't depend and we don't relent. Okay. It's just that the advocacy aspect will still continue and will still be government. Let them look into the security aspect of this thing, the enforcement aspect, cutting down the chain. It might be big, but honestly, if they bring that to the communities, community will be better for them.
Okay. As a way for wrap up this program, because the program they come to an end now. Before they come to Magdalene, which is the left with people where they watch me now, and the one that we go for eventually watch this program later when they get for come across them.
The last word go be I want the family we get for watch or we they watch for no say.
Yeah, maybe last word or respond no more. You don't get message from somebody, but go respond to another question.
Okay. That's we want to make them know say the thing about protected area management is something we very, very important. And NPAA don't they do a lot in that area. And as I say, we need Fambulem for support. We need government in support as an institution financial support. I mean, logistics, financial can cut across, because when there is finance, all other supports will be put in place. Yes, will come in place. So we need for make government ASEAN and put attention a little bit on the management of protected areas there and supports to NPAA, because now they're responsible for that. Basically, the Ministry of Environment, where they support NPAA, and all the sectors the way they under Ministry of Environment, for no say the thing about environmental management is key, and protected area is one aspect underneath. And we as staff of the institution, we are committed and we are willing, and we this is the thing we have been doing, and we love doing it, and we'll continue doing it, because I wanted to know, say, when you get passion for something, you actually they do it well. But when you don't get passion at all, if you see them, they talk, say, this person they do otherwise in a job. Like for instance, me as a park manager, they say they do otherwise. Consider it, say, maybe this person not get passion, but because me know, say, I get passion of what they do, and I not just get the passion, but I know what I'm doing, and I actually get the knowledge. Now that road there I follow. For say, I not just jump inside. I started from somewhere to university, and conservation and protected area management is something that is part of me. The passion is there, and we want to push it. So all I can say is we want governments, President Bio in government, and government heads, leaders, Ministry of Finance, whoever that is there, to know that NPAA has a huge role to play, and we need a lot of support from the government for push the work they do before.
Okay, Mo, take this last message from one teacher. I say, good morning. I am a teacher. Schools are finding it very difficult to get places to visit during holidays or before the close of schools. My advice to the park manager is that you should make this place a very attractive one and put it on the market for touristic purpose. He come out from Dean, it's a inner teacher.
Okay, Dean, I don't hear that advice, and I don't take it into consideration, and I go make sure, say, I take the message to me leadership, to me boss, the executive director, and we go work towards that. As a park manager, go also emphasize on the suggestion and work towards them. Thank you so much. It's very important for that particular one, because we don't talk about school, the attention of schools. Sure. So if we bring Dandy on board, it's also another very important thing. So Dean, thank you so much for your suggestion.
Okay. Well, we round up the program now. Tijan, where to go for left with people who don't they watch it since morning, and especially to law enforcement bodies and government as a whole.
Me own last word go say, in as much as we don't start the faith, I still want to let communities then come up again. This faith now all faith. Now our sisters and our brothers there, that this year they affect. So I just want to let the communities then come back, take the energy will be taken before, and bring them up back. Probably if we start from there, then government will see with effort and give we the support we will need. And also to the government, let them take this KUSH issue very serious, and let them give the support we needed, so that we will able to see or reach also want reach in terms of the pandemic fight. Thank you very much.
All right, family, well, now we end this edition of the program Voices at 7 a.m. We don't come to you from 7:30 to now. One for say plenty thank you to we two studio guests them from the National Youth Council and also from the National Protected Area Authority, NPAA. We say plenty thank you to them for waiting to the time and genuine the program this morning. So the entire team inside the Prince Cotin and don't be with camera operator, Mohamed Denke and Ralph don't be with two technical people inside the control room this morning. So till tomorrow we another edition of the program Voices at 7 a.m. They come to you. Mina Fatima Sisiwe, they say get yourself a lovely Tuesday.
And Mina Arnold Felix Elba. But before I go, not forget to say we 1 o'clock program they come will launch time live. Not forget to join me. Not forget to like and share the page. Till we meet again at the same place on Voices Online for Voices at 7. Bina Arnold Felix Silva, one more time they say, Tata.
Welcome to Voices Online TV, your trusted source for the latest news and developments in Sierra Leone. Today, we embark on a groundbreaking journey into the arts of our nation's digital evolution. In a world where information flows seamlessly through screens and keyboards, new media has become a powerful force shaping our society and driving progress. From the energetic bloggers who bring fresh perspective to social media, influencers who amplify voices and stories, Sierra Leone's digital landscape is alive with innovation and engagement. In our new program, New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, we explore how these digital pioneers are transforming our nation. Join us as we dive into the world of online content creators and media innovators, discovering how their efforts are fostering growth, education, and empowerment across Sierra Leone. Tune in as we spotlight the voices behind the screens, unveil the impact of new media on our development journey. This is New Media Contribution to Development in Sierra Leone, only on Voices Online TV. Voices,
your trusted information.